Struck.
I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined. Just as I thought, watching from the Colosseum's balcony is no way to understand a warrior's true spirit. Only by crossing blades can I feel the will to fight pulsing through your veins. Come, step closer.
Or perhaps, would you care to travel with me? After all, we share the same destination. Your reputation precedes you, Honorable Rover. I am Gladiator Avidius, at your service.
Are you also here for the hunt? Fucking Galvanus, whatever that monster's name was from Monster Hunter. The one with the sword tail. Hello everybody and welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where I guess we're gonna walk around and listen to people chat it up. Avedis has been making waves recently. Or wait, is it the girl talking? There are whispers from the Senate that he might actually be one to fulfill the Hero of Heroes prophecy.
A sign of Achilles. Plus 4 expeditions to Main's Deep. Can't deny his residence ability fits the prophecy perfectly. The victor is still uncertain. We'll see soon enough.
The high tide of unprecedented scale. The high tide of unprecedented scale. Could this be the one in the prophecy? The harbinger of Septimont's doom.
The high tide is a high tide. Every hunt is a gamble with our lives, no matter the size. Just keep your blade sharp. Whatever comes, we cut it down. Don't overthink it.
Strange that Augusta will allow Avedis to join the hunt, without taking any precautions. You've certainly invested a lot into this, Wolfalco.
Our F4 desires competition. I'm simply granting her wish. As to whether she keeps her throne, well, sometimes the brightest star burns out fastest.
Euphor Augusta is certainly capable, but cries for Avedis to be the next hero of heroes while grow louder by the day. Makes you wonder whose banner we should really rally behind. A difficult choice indeed.
I respect the U4 and the whole no prejudice toward her background, but let's be honest, a hero of heroes is defined by innate talent, not by a crown of victory from the great Aegon. Avedis has braved 4 successful expeditions in Main's Deep. If that doesn't prove he's fit to be ruler, what does?
Still, he's backed by Falco. That venomous scorpion alone should be enough to make you question his judgment.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
A power struggle. Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Without a strong forte, Augusta's strength was always going to have limits. She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes of the past.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
Yuno mentioned visiting her at Tetragon Temple. Got a bit of free time. Might as well pay her a visit.
You know, they keep talking smack about Augusta and be like, ooh, she isn't all that strong and all this. Dude, her ultimate is literally the fucking coolest ultimate, ultimate in the game. And it's even, dude, it fucking looks strong as hell. She pulls out the wing stance in the middle of her ultimate. I mean, come on. Everything's checked. Once the hunt begins, the gladiators will be sent all over the hunting grounds. We'll be counting on you for more supply runs. By the way, where's the crate of hardcore in this delivery? It's not listed.
Freebies from the sponsor. They even sent their own crew to drop it off. Everyone's doing their part for this hunt. Just think of it as a gesture of goodwill.
How many times I gotta tell you, Martina? The glory of the hunt belongs to Lady Valerie?
Yeah, I think,
Or Valeria.
I don't know.
Our hero of heroes and to the honor of our clan. We are lesser
I hate myself. Anyway,
That's why we serve the greater good, not chase after personal fame. Do what duty demands of you.
Uncle's right. We may have fallen from grace, but as long as we have Valeria and the untarnished blade is remembered, our clan will rise again with her name lighting the way. No, Uncle. Her names alone can't hold up the glory of our house forever. I'd rather follow in her footsteps, hunt the giant beasts as she hunted, and earn a name of my own. And one day, let them carve my name besides her. Okay, that guy just doesn't exist unless you're doing a conversation. What the hell?
Listen, my friend, don't be fooled by this beast just because it has the familiar face of a Corsaurus. Tyronos isn't just another wild stray. It's the most brutal, intelligent, and vicious of the lot. It holds grudges, remembers every wound and every face that made it bleed. So take this seriously and be extra careful.
I kind of like that the places you go to, since Septimont, you're not going to just a place where there's people just, you know, gonna talk to you about their day-to-day. You're talking to NPCs that are currently actually talking about the events in the story right now. What I mean is, when I play Trails, I'm talking to an NPC who's gonna keep changing his dialogue about his day-to-day business. And only during the biggest of crisis will he mention, you know, the events currently going on for the main story. But it's like, we're not being given NPCs who just talk about their day-to-day life anymore. At least, it hasn't felt that way since Septimon. We're talking to characters specifically in this moment in the story. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I might be talking up my ass. I'm not awake enough yet.
Will I last until the next hunt? Do I have enough supplies to survive out in the wilds? Out there, the hunter can just as easily become the hunted. If you don't want to end up as dinner, you've got to know both yourself and the enemy. You've got skill, Nora, but you're still green when it comes to the real hunt. Never let your guard down.
Thank you for the advice. I'll give it my all.
LeBlanc. It's an honor to accompany you on this hunt. I am LeBlanc, the messenger assigned to this team. The terrain here concentrates remnant energy, keeping the Blight Cloud active all year round. During the high tide, we face large-scale assaults from dark tide creatures. Even when it rains, this land is far from peaceful. Setmont runs regular hunts alongside the high tide expeditions to keep the monsters in check. The hunt never stops. It's the only way to hold the threat at bay. Recent reports show unusual activity, proving this tide is far from ordinary. Your support is vital to us. If you need anything, just say the word.
Okay, I think we're good to move then.
Whoops.
I'm like trying to quickly look and
Didn't
see
think
if
I'd find
there's...
something this grand way out here in the hunting grounds. No sign of Yuno, though.
I was trying to look as we came up here to see if there were any people on the walkway. I don't think I saw anyone who probably would have talked. Well, well, the champion of the Great Aegon, Septimon's shining hero, here in the flesh. Here to join us in this glorious hunt? Or perhaps you're here to chase the priestess's prophecies in Tretragon Temple? If it's the former, my squad will be honored to have you. Rest assured, I'll equip you with only the finest gear, worthy of your might and title. And if it's the latter, then allow me to offer you a friendly piece of advice. Stay far away from a priestess named Yuno. She's a disgrace, reckless, rude, and a stain on the temple's name. She even speaks ill of honored members of the Senate. Trust me, associating with her will do your reputation no favors. She's seen through you before, hasn't she? How dare you! I was only looking out for you, but if you insist on chasing storms, then don't expect any sympathy when they break.
Are those murals on the wall?
Is that the same one behind me, or is it? Yeah, it is. Once again, it looks like it's showing that... It's kind of showing as it was... To me, this kind of looks like the whole Lupa versus Mia story. You know, the warrior would fight the warrior of dark. Well, that's kind of how they always go. A booklet lies before the murals, recording the faint inscriptions carved beneath them. An empty wall. It silently waits for the tides of fate to leave damp traces on its parched shore. A booklet... Okay. I can't tell if that's some sort of weird eye accessory you got going on for the middle one there, the second one, or if those are supposed to be tears. Okay. And then nothing. Okay. Hold on. Fabius, the one who walked with Sentinel Imperator, prophesied, hero of heroes. The untamable blackened tide surged, its swiny arms outstretched. It's swinny? I have never seen anyone say something like that. With hands steadfast as stone, Fabius went through the storm, ascending to the eternal highlands. The victor's flag flutters in wild winds. From this day forth, the lands beneath my feet shall belong to Septimont. The monument, Attidius, prophesied hero of hero, an unyielding spirit, a valiant conqueror. When the black waters fell from the heavens, he was the ironclad dam that stood between Septimont and the calamity. The untarnished blade, Valeria, or Valerie. I think it's, is it? No, I think it's Valeria. I don't know. Prophesied hero of heroes. She sole monarch of the land, pursuit and huntsmanship. Our noble queen shall rise blade and spear, slice the throats of beasts and reclaim Septimont's eternal glory from the chokehold of the dark tide. A blurred mural. It seems to mirror the one across it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's what it was.
I overheard a few
This hunt. I see no clear future. Only shadows. I see only unsettling shadows beyond the flames. Calm yourself. Let go of worries and fear. It is your conflicting emotions that obscure the true face of destiny.
I overheard a few gladiators guessing who the next hero of heroes might be.
Must all priestesses always be like
I
barefoot?
overheard
What's
a
the
few
point?
gladiators guessing who the next hero of heroes might be. I don't need the sacred flame's guidance to know the path to the throne is already shadowed by conflict.
We still haven't seen the new hero's face. No one knows who deserves to claim that title.
That very uncertainty is why prophecy, once a beacon meant to guide the people, is now being twisted to serve the ambitions of a few.
You know, that's the thing. This this prophecy of a hero of heroes, the other thing is, for us specifically, we gotta think about this. How much of what we're going through right now is twisted by Cristoforo? Like that Naster guy that we met before. That guy who was telling us about Augusta's backstory. You gotta wonder, Cristoforo could be anywhere. He could be anyone. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be...
Sometimes I wonder if prophecy truly illuminates the path forward. What if it's a chain trapping people in what they want to believe? I overheard a few gladiators guessing who the next hero of heroes might be.
Strange. I can still picture them clearly. The girl looked so pale, but her smile was as bright and warm as the sun. The young lad walked beside her, not in a hurry, just calm and steady. I gave them a kind reminder that once the high tide passed, they could go to Tetragon Temple and ask the priestess about their fate. I said even if you can't change fate, knowing what lies ahead is better than walking blind. But they just smiled and said that compared to the time they still had together, the future didn't matter. To them, every day they were alive and together was already a gift. Honestly, they weren't wrong. As long as you're still breathing, and live each day the best you can, that's what really counts. Sounds like a familiar couple. Well, you're the important lady, you're the current high priestess.
Guessing who the next hero of heroes might be.
Forgive me, a proper priestess should not wear such an expression. I've seen the fate of countless gladiators, and not one escaped the end I foresaw. I must become more capable enough to bear the weight of their fates. You know, I really do hope we don't run into a Dana situation, and we're gonna end up losing Yuno by the end of this. Because if Yuno yees Lacrimosa of Dana, well, you know what happened there. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. And shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. This mural is incomplete, with a conspicuous patch in the center where the depiction is missing. I don't fully understand what this means, but my intuition is telling me its significance reaches far beyond this blank wall.
Good day to you, Sir Rover. It seems you too have taken an interest in the temple's murals.
These murals.
They are the works of past priestesses. They depict prophecies glimpsed in the sacred flames. Ones already fulfilled, and ones yet to come. In any case, all these murals point to two prophecies of importance. The first is a Ragunesi prophecy condemning Septimont's lack of faith in the Sentinel. Hear this, O faithless ones of Septimont. The divinity of the high heavens has grown enraged. Should your monarch once more stand in contempt of their will, annihilation shall be your fate. The second is a continuation of the Ragunesi prophecy, delivered by Septimont's priestesses. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempests still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
So that's the story.
You seem drawn to that particular mural. It tells of a calamity yet to come. And, as always, the hero of heroes, who shall rise among us to turn the tide of fate. Yet the identity of this hero remains a mystery. Coincidentally, much like the absent part of this mural, the prophecy of our victory over the coming disaster remains untold. Whether the priestesses can't foresee the fate that awaits, or whether the true prophecy is meant to remain hidden, is indeed a question worth pondering.
Our would-be hero of heroes lost in daydreams again. What is it this time? Staring at an empty wall, hoping one day it will bear your name?
I happened to wander by, passing the time as one does. No need to trouble yourself with someone as inconsequential as I, priestess.
Inconsequential? Come now. Everyone knows you're the Senate's golden child. Those old loons wouldn't spare me a glance, but they hang on your every word.
You know. If I may interject.
Have you been waiting long? Oh, I can't believe he got to you first.
Isn't paying respects to the heroes fairly commonplace? Surely we needn't allow rivalry to come between us, priestess.
I'm not blind to your tricks, Avidius. Do you really think Rover would take sides? With you? Let me guess. Eliminating Tyrannos and the Dark Tide before anyone else would be the perfect act to prove you're the prophesied hero of heroes. 4 expeditions to Main's Deep, plus a Homeleaf medal, and now you think you can usurp Augusta's place? Don't make me laugh.
Main's Deep? Homeleaf medal? What are those?
Oh, read the room, will you?
Please. I don't deny that I am ambitious and aspire to better my station, but I value my duty to defend Septimont's glory just as equally. Should I become the next hero, Septimont would be spared when the next calamity arrives. Is this not what the Tetragon Temple has prophesied?
Why, you...
What if Augusta is the true hero of heroes? What if there is no more?
She possesses many qualities worthy of a hero, but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy. As a resonator, Augusta offers nothing special. Yet throughout Septimont's history, every hero of heroes was born with extraordinary gifts. She may have the strength to wield a sword, but I doubt her ability to endure pain and the slow, wearisome passage of time like other resonators. It's a pity that in a city built on prophecy, Augusta is a disruptor of the rules. I assure you, priestess, I will not act from the shadows. If Augusta seeks a fair challenge, I shall honor her with the respect she deserves. Priestess, Rover, I beg your leave. Perhaps we will bear witness to the birth of a new hero in the hunt to come.
Well, there you have it. That's the gist of it. Finally, some time together, and now it's all ruined.
I don't understand. Given Augusta's prestige, the Senate has no real advantage in seizing power. What's their angle?
It all started when Augusta shook things up the moment she became Ethel, especially in rooting out corruption within the gladiators' Aegon while ignoring the senators in the process. Naturally, it ruffled some feathers. Some even accused her of undermining the spirit of gladiating. In reality, they're just upset their piggy banks got smashed. More importantly, this is exactly the kind of chaos Augusta wanted. That idiot. She even went so far as to say, the citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her, Augusta. And then, like it's nothing, she tells me that the Ethel position only matters when a strong gladiator wants it. She's even more stubborn than I am.
Are you worried about Augusta's capabilities?
Now, why would I be worried about that? I'm sure you've seen her sword. The inlaid blades are trophies of every gladiator she's defeated.
Yeah, I do know the story.
Even ones with decent resonance powers like Avidius, she eats for breakfast. Though Avidius makes me rather uncomfortable. It's got nothing to do with his stance, it's more of a hunch. Something about him feels unnatural.
What do you
Or
mean?
maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's the Griffrax. It appears our prey has finally come out for some fresh air. We'll meet again later, but next time I'd like your undivided attention. No distractions,
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Is that lady over there looking at me? We better go and greet her.
I overheard a few gladiators guessing who the next.
Ah, we've been expecting you, roving hero. I see. A void. An unknowable fate. Worry not, my child. A void is by no means nothingness. Follow its guidance, and let it lead. It will open the path to boundless possibility, guiding us through the fog to shores untouched by any before us.
I'm not sure I follow, ma'am.
Cause